Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have some new goodies from e.l.f. Some new to the market, some new to me. I'm very excited to get into this. If you want to see a full face of e.l.f., just keep watching. I love to watch full face one brand videos, so I grabbed all my e.l.f. goodies and I'm going to tell you what products they have that I love, what products are okay, and what I personally would pass on. For primer, they have some primers that are nice, none that I super love. But I do enjoy this Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist, so I think I'll start by spritzing my face with this, and I'll see if that helps elongate the makeup. I tried the Power Grip Setting Spray and it just was not for me. It felt a little sticky on my face and I looked a little dewier than I would prefer. Face is primed. Now I'll go into my Ultra Precise Brow Pencil. I have mine in the shade Cool Brown. This is your typical brow pencil. If you are into the micro tip, I would think you would like this. All right, brows are on. Now I'll go ahead and prime my eyelids. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Camo Concealer. The first new product to me is this eyeshadow palette. When I was on e.l.f.'s website looking at the new items, I thought, I want to play with this. I don't know how old it is, but it is called the Prism Naked Palette, and it appears to be all shimmer. Let me give it a swatch. Feel nice. I'm liking it. This shirt is going to drive me crazy. It's supposed to be off the shoulder, but I guess when you wear an off the shoulder shirt, you're not supposed to move. When I'm using a shimmer, I like to put a bronzer in my crease, so I'll just grab my e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer. This is one of the newer shades. It is called Tan O'Clock. That first brush that I used for my concealer was a Morphe, an Ariel brush. This is a Unit 307. This is just easy, and I believe it takes the eye look up just a notch rather than just throwing a shimmer on the lid. And while I'm here, I'll take my Profusion small pointed brush and just throw a little on the bottom. Now, to choose a color, you know I'm going right here, at least for my inner corner. I'm so predictable. I'll start with this darkest shade, and I'm going to put it towards the outside. See, I think that is very pretty. I'll go here and put it in the middle. It's a little more coppery. And then I'm going to go into this icy shade and put it on the inner. Pretty. I'm happy with that. For a little $10 palette, I think it's cute. I think the shades are very neutral, natural, pretty. If you don't want too much on the eyes, I like it. I'll keep you posted in the description box how it wears. I added a little bit of my Essence Stay and Play liner. I don't have a pencil liner from e.l.f. that I love. Let me know if you do. Next, I'll use the e.l.f. H2O Proof Inkwell Black Liner. It's a solid black liquid liner. Not my favorite, but still gets the job done. I'll take a break from the eyes for a moment because this next product I want to give a minute to sit, and this is the e.l.f. Camo Color Corrector in Green. I have the blue, I have the peach that I'll be using today, but I wanted to try out this green. I have been having some issues with my skin. I don't know what's going on, if it's a new product, if it's stress, who knows, it's life. But I thought this might be fun to try. I've never used a green color corrector, so I do not know what to expect. I'm just putting a little bit on my red spots. It's weird that it's mostly on this side of my face. I think sometimes when I edit, I put my hand there. I do not know, but we're gonna give that a minute to set. I'll move into mascara next, and I had some fun on the website. I don't know if I was able to use my points or if I got this free, but I haven't had this in a while. This is the Lash It Loud volumizing mascara. It's a mini. They sell this size. I will make sure and link it. You know, I'll link everything in the description box below. And some are affiliate links, so if you choose to shop through them, I thank you for supporting me and my channel. Cute little baby. I remember liking this. I like the wand. So far, so good. When you all are watching this, I will be at the beach. This should go up on Monday, and I am headed to New Jersey for a few days. I'm gonna get some fun in the sun, get to see my sister, so I'm very much looking forward to that. I'm going in with a second coat right now. I'm back. It looks pretty good, especially for the natural eye look that I'm going for. I'm gonna take my foundation brush and see, did I leave this green on too long? Let me add a little bit more. Maybe. That second coat seemed to help. When it comes to foundation, the e.l.f. CC cream, not my favorite. I didn't like the original and I didn't try the new. The new made me worry because of my oily skin. I do like the e.l.f. Halo Glow, but what I'm gonna use today is a new shade of the Flawless Satin Foundation. I had a shade that was too light, so I got a new shade that I think might be too dark. We will figure it out. The first shade, the shade that I already had in my collection, was Buff. And in my experience, this is the nicest wearing foundation on me. So here is Buff. See how I think it's a bit too light? The new shade that I got is Sand. Maybe I can mix them? That's what I'll do. Go ahead and blend this together and see how it looks together. I love the smell of this foundation. It's got good coverage. It's very skin-like. I think that looks nice. Just put a little squirt of each on my hand. This is my Haley's Beauty brush. The smell, it smells like makeup, but it smells fresh. I'm trying to just tap in so I don't undo what that color corrector did. Somebody's doing their grass. Sorry if you can hear that. I think that looks pretty. I would call it a solid medium coverage. I have my peach color corrector from e.l.f. that I have been enjoying lately. I've been trying to get away from the super bright concealer. Now I'll put the camo concealer. I'm hoping that that peach will counteract it. This is Fair Rose. And I feel like when I blend the two together, it becomes a little peachier, which will help counteract the darkness under my eyes. I used to think that the e.l.f. Camo Concealer was too dry, but if you prep your under eyes, it definitely helps. And I do love the coverage that it provides. I'm still doing that little bit of Vaseline under my eyes, and it helps. Before I go in with powders on my face, I got a new liquid blush brush. This is the second one that I purchased. I was using this, which is the Putty Primer brush, and I do enjoy this. The problem with this one is that it's a little bit short. I tend to lose it in my Bucket O brushes. So I like the length of this one. It is slightly different in that it is angled, but it is still nice and firm. I have the sister to this one in my bedroom and I use it every day. I do not have a cream bronzer from e.l.f. that I love. The Halo one I got rid of, too glowy. The putty one I got rid of, didn't like it from the get-go, but I do like their camo liquid blush. I have this one in the shade e.l.f. If you're listening, your shade names are so hard to read, but I believe this is Mauve. And they are super pigmented. Let's christen this brush. And I'm just stippling. I don't have any problems blending this. It does last, but I did bring a powder blush in with me to set it with. Very nice. I'm setting with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Another not favorite and probably unpopular opinion is the Halo Glow powder. I'm not a fan. I'm gonna take my fluffy brush and just lightly set the rest of my face. All right, I'm going back in with the 10 o'clock bronzer that I have on my eyes. Not too warm, not too cool. And this blush palette I have been singing the praises of for years now. It is in light. They used to have a dark, I think it retired, but this is beautiful. I think I took this to the beach last year. I haven't decided. I'm still working on my beach makeup and what I'll be taking. But this has a little more peachy color. This is kind of neutral. Here's your pinks. This is more of the baby pink. I love it. Maybe I'll start with this top left shade. See what I think. But I use them all. I think it's $10 or less. And you basically have 4 pigmented blushes. I've had this for quite a while and I dip into it a lot. The inspiration for this video was that e.l.f. came out with a new brow gel. This is the brow laminating gel. I love the brow lift. My problem is that I have to bend a spoolie, it's multiple steps, I have to clean the spoolie, and I often find that I'm just lazy and want to pull a brush out and do it. So I'm hoping that this gives the same amount of hold as the brow lift. All right, so when you open it, you have a comb and a brush there, and then you can unscrew it and you have the wand with the gel. Let's do it. It does look a little white, which is a little concerning. Let's hope that that white dries clear. Oh, so far so good. I'm gonna pull this cap off and I'm gonna shape them just a little bit. You can feel it starting to set. I think that looks really nice. Can you see the difference? I like that. I'm gonna let it set for a few minutes and then I can go in and touch and see, is it crunchy, and fill in any sparse areas. Add a little more of that bronzer under my eyes. And I'm happy to say that I picked up a new lash extender. This is the best tubing mascara at the drugstore. I loved the Milani, but it's a little bit wet, which can be tricky. This one is not as wet and it lasted just as long. My only disappointment is when I was online on e.l.f.'s website, I couldn't get the black. I had to get soft black. So I'm hoping that that works out. But this is a great mascara for the bottom lash. It does not move. This will be coming to the beach with me for sure. The shade is acceptable. And then I like to take my tubing mascara and just touch the very tips of my lashes. If you are prone to smudging, this definitely helps. I don't get dots up here at all. When I'm sweating or it's raining, it just comes off super easy with warm water. Next I have the e.l.f. lip liner in Spill the Tea. I do like this better than the triangle one that they have. This goes on super creamy. My only complaint is that it's not long lasting. And my favorite lip product from e.l.f. is their glossy lip stain. This is the 3rd shade that I've picked up. I have the brown one, I'll pop up the names. I have a red one and I just picked up this one, which is Power Mauve. I'm really into lip stains right now. Let me know if you have a favorite. I would prefer a matte finish, but I'll take glossy. It feels like water gel going on your lips. It looks really nice. And then when the gloss wears off, you'll be left with a stain. I like that. Let's check on these brows. They feel a little bit tacky, but not hard. I'll keep you posted. I'm just gonna add a little more color. I don't think the tackiness is gonna bother me. We'll see. Top it off with some more of the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. And there we have it. Final thoughts. I'm happy to have the Lash It Loud back in my collection. Super happy to have the lash extender back. Nice to have a new shade of the lip stain from e.l.f. I do enjoy this foundation. I'm a little bit bummed that I didn't get my right shade, but at least it is super inexpensive. I don't mind mixing these two because it really gives the skin a very natural look and it wears well. The eyeshadow palette, it's not quite as popping as I would like, but I will say I enjoy the textures. I have had shimmers that felt gritty or dry. This one does not. It feels silky smooth. If texture is a thing for you and a soft look is what you're going for, I think it's pretty. The only thing that let me down was this color corrector, and maybe I'm not using it correctly. If you are more familiar with how to use it, let me know. I think I did it right, but I still see it. It's fine. I will continue playing with all of these products and of course give you an update at the end of the month in my monthly favorites and fails. Be sure you are subscribed. I would love to have you. I upload on Mondays and Saturdays. Give the video a thumbs up, and of course, let's chat down in the comment section. Maybe your favorite product from e.l.f. They just have so much, and so much of it is good. Thank you for spending some time with me today. Follow me on social media. I will pop up my Instagram. You know I'll be popping up pictures while I'm on vacation, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great day.